Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping in today to see what I am up to. I have a package here that says Salon Nails from Home, and this is from a company called Nailboo. I'm sure you've seen them all over Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I have too. I have been on their site multiple times and was going to order but never did, so I did this time. Just looking for a different way to do my nails, and I've always wanted to do the dip powders. So this is everything that came in. This is the Essentials Kit, I do believe. I don't understand what this is. We'll have to see. Need help. There's a little card. So what's included? Let's take things out of the box so I can show you everything. So this will be part one, and when I, there's a little instruction manual, which is good. I might need that. I'll watch a video or something. I don't think it's that difficult. I will come back part two and show you how to use them. A welcome gift, little welcome boo, welcome, you know, a little code. So here, let's see what's in this box. I have no idea. Oh, there's 4 bottles in here. This is probably like all their, and I won't open, well, I will open these. This says base, so I guess this is the base coat. Curious what their bottles look like. Yeah, standard black bottle, says 1 on it, base. Okay. And then we have top coat. This says top. I got the Essential Kit. I didn't get like the super expensive one, and it just says step number 3, which is the top coat, obviously. Let's put them all back in here. Then we have a cleaner. Okay, let's, like I said, I'll have to read as to what you do with all these. This is step 4. And number 4 on it. I'm excited to try this. I've never tried anything like this, ever. And then this is the activator. Okay, it's probably just a standard little, yeah, number 2, a little black bottle. So I'll put them, and they're all right here. And then there's 5 of these right here. And do these tell me what they are? I guess these are the colors. Right? These all have numbers on them except this one. Okay, so this just says dip, you know, these all say dip powder, and this has BP on it. I think this is like their build up powder or something like that. Or get these darn boxes open. And in here is, yes, dip powder, build powder right here. And you can, I'm not going to be opening these up. So this is just a white powder. And then I have 4 that are colors that I chose. This is N45. Like I said, I know there was a blue, some blues. I honestly don't remember what I chose. So this is N45. Ooh, ocean blue. Not pretty. Excited. The next one is N29. I'll show you the box as soon as I pop this open. So this is N29. This is another color. Oh, this is pretty. This is Leave Me Alone. It's a pretty, like, light green. N69. Right here. And this, I'm so excited for this. Ooh, this is pretty. Cloudberry. This is like a lilac-y, neutrally color. Oh, that one I'm excited for. I might do that one first. I don't know. And then N15. I don't know if this is another blue. I honestly don't remember. I stayed with tones that I knew I would love. Ooh, this is really pretty. Forest Flex. And this is a really pretty green. So that's that and that. Put that back in the box. Then we have this here. So let's see what else is in the kit. I don't remember every little thing. A nice little bag. Oh, it comes with a little like kabuki brush type thing to after you dip your nails. You use this, and I figured if they didn't send a brush, I would just use one of my brushes. That's really a nice brush. And you like once you dip, then you just brush off to get off excess. So that's included. That's nice. Let's see what this is. Oh, look at this. Look at this file. Here, that's all the softer sides for like buffing, and then here's your file. That is massive. Wow. And then this is like a little cuticle pusher. There, and then we have the little finger clips that when you need to take it off, I had to buy acetone because I always buy non-acetone. So then you would put like, I'll probably use like my cotton rounds. You would put them, put acetone on them, put them in, and then put your nail in with the products, with the pad. Like I might cut them in half or something like that and put it in, or put it on a cotton ball and just put it in there, and then you can sit there for however long it takes for that to soak off, but you get a whole bunch of clips, which is phenomenal. I don't remember what this cost. I will put it at the end of the video or pop it up on the screen. I honestly do not remember. And I did purchase directly from them, not through like a third-party site. I wish I could remember how much this kit was. I mean, it wasn't cheap. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like $20. I'm trying to think how much it was. They don't send like a little invoice or anything. I honestly do not remember. I'll have to go to their site and look. But I left my nails long, super long for a reason. I'm not sure. I wanted to do it with longer nails. I just think that might be better. But I think these are going to get on my nerves because these are going to continue to grow and they're going to be too long. So I might cut them like I normally, my normal length, and start from there. This way, this is supposed to last for up to 3 weeks from what I've read and seen. Easy application. You put the applicator coat on, or your base coat, right? And I guess whatever. And then you dip into the powder like at an angle, and then take it out and brush off excess, and then activate it and all. You know, it seems like such a simple steps. With no dry time, and like I think I could have my nails done in 5 or 10 minutes versus an hour, 2 hours sometimes. It just really depends. But this, wow. And from what I read, you can do this on your toes. So, I mean, obviously I wouldn't stick my toe in the powder. I would maybe get like a spoon or something like that and like cover, like put it on a paper towel or do something. And just any excess, then try to, you know, or piece of like wax paper or parchment paper, something like that, where then I could just reuse that powder on other toes. I've seen people do that. But nails, I'll dip my nails right in. I mean, that's a little different than your toes going in. But I'm excited to try this. So it might be about a week before I actually try this, because I don't want to do this prior to Thanksgiving. I'm not going to have the time. It is the weekend right before. I have a lot to do. You know, you have to clean and get everything in order, and, you know, I have some pre-cooking that I can do. So I'd like to get some things out of the way, and I'm just going to be too busy. So I'll probably do it the weekend after Thanksgiving, but I will attach that to the end of this video, so that you can see the unboxing part. And then I will do some of my nails just so I can get maybe like the little bit of figure it out. But I will definitely save a few nails to show all of you the process and how simple it will be, because I do believe it is simple. And I'll be back for you in just a moment. So let's do the demo. I'm still a little apprehensive. I have taken my polish off. I have treated them with cuticle oil, left everything off. I have already pushed back my cuticles, but they're generally fairly good. I did actually clip one area. This is a nice, it's metal. It's nice. I've heard that this is not like the best buffer, but we'll give it a shot. You have your kabuki, which you need to, once you dip, to like brush off. Hopefully you can see. So we have to start, and I have next to me, I don't think you guys can see it, my laptop. I found a very good tutorial, since this is my first time and this is her second time, and she has a few little tricks, so hopefully I don't mess this up. You do need the dip powder, which is right here, and it's white. And I have the color that I'm going to use, which is Cloudberry, which is like that, like purpley mauve color. I figured I would try that one first. So these are the boxes for them. And then I have base coat here. I have the activator, which is still in the box here. And then I have the top coat out. Everything else I don't need, but I have the base coat right here. So I do believe from what she said, your nails have to be clean. I wiped them off with alcohol. I shouldn't be touching them. And we're ready to get started. Now, the trick that she said, and this is with regular nail polish too, but at least with regular polish, it's if you like hit your cuticle, you can quick get it out with, you know, like the tip of this, or like the little orange sticks. You can just, or even your fingernail, you can just run it along real quick and get it out of there. If you hit your cuticle or even onto the sides, you can just wipe it with like your finger. This you can't do that with, so you have to be very careful where you apply this. So I'm only going to do one at a time and dip and see how everything goes. And I didn't know if you had to use the dip powder, because I don't like a thick nail, but you, according to the person I watched and her channel name, I'll give her credit because, you know, she's a small channel just like me. It's Aloft. And I've watched a few videos, but I liked hers the best. Thought it was the most informational that I watched. So let's give credit where credit is due. She made a very nice video, and I'm happy to follow along. I wanted somebody that used putting it on natural nails, because some people are putting this on top of like acrylics that they're putting on, and I want to know what, and this is her second time and her nails look beautiful. So hopefully I don't mess this up. We're going to just get right in here and go for it. I know she did tell me, I think it was the top coat was almost like super glue. So, let's, hopefully I do this right. I mean, I'm not afraid to polish, but I'm just afraid that I'm going to mess it up. So I'm just going to go light with this. I don't know how much is going to come out on the brush. And I'm just going to put, you know, a nice even coat. I'm going to try to stay away from the cuticle. And come all the way out the nail. And then I'm going to put that back in there. If I can get it back in. Okay, I can't. And then I'm just going to dip. So you just go in. She left it sit there for a sec. She tapped it off. And she actually went in twice, which is probably not, just in case there's an area that you miss. And that's what your nail will look like. So it's just so you can get an idea. So I'm just going to take the kabuki and brush and just see, like she went under the nail too. I just want to see. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job there of getting it on without messing it up. Okay, so I'm going to continue, and hopefully you just have to take your time. And I never start at the base of my nail anyway. Even, oh, see, now that touched the cuticle, so hopefully I can get that out with my finger. This feels a little goopy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that one was like the polish was a little weird, but I think I can get that off. Maybe just re-dip. Yep. Hopefully that'll work. You do have an opportunity, so then that's not horrible. A little bit of it is sticking up there. I know there's I mean, there's definitely a learning curve, I feel. And that's not bad. Not bad at all. So I don't know why that is like so like thick. Why this is so hard to get out. Okay, let's, like, it's almost like it's thick. I mean, I guess it would have to be. I have super bright lights on. I don't like these polishes. In. And let's just go in again. Oh, I think I might be going too far in. Okay, so far I'm liking it. Like, it's like these don't want to come out the bottle. This is a little weird. I'm going to see if I can polish two at the same time. I think I'm getting overzealous here. I mean, I generally do take my time when I polish. Okay. I'm only going to do one hand at a time. So I'm going to pause and we'll be right back. Okay, so I still haven't done this hand. I'm just going to do one hand for demo purposes. And then at the end, I'll come back and show you. Or else I can speed through the second one. So now that is done with the build powder. So I put the cap on it for this hand. I have opened the powder, the cloudberry powder. And you use the base coat again and put it on top of, like, that's gunky. I don't like that much base. So then you put another coat of this, still being careful, and now you dip into your color. So there's that color. Okay, and let that dry. And she did say that she does them twice. I don't know if I will have to, honestly. And it looks like she took this little stopper thing out, which I might do too, just because it seems like it's a pain. I mean, this is very simple. I'm just going to tap a little of the excess off. I mean, it seems very simple. And, like, the dry time is, like, nothing. Yeah, I got to see if I can get these little stopper things out that are in here. A little bit of a pain. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. I think this is, like, awesome. If this is all I have to do and that's that, I would be happy. And then to put an active, you know, I think she did buff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely. I think she did buff before she activates. I think that's what she did. Just. Okay, so that is all of them done. So I will pause for just one moment because I am following along with her and I don't want to play her video in my video. So we'll pause and I'll be back in just a moment. So what she did was go over it again with the base coat and then re-dipped to fill in any spots that she feels that she missed. I don't really think I did. And for my first try, I would rather not have it super thick. So I am not going to go over this hand again with the powder. So I'm going to put the lid on and put this to the side. And I don't believe I need the base coat any longer. So then I'm going to see what the next step is and I'll be right back. Okay, so still I don't have this hand done. I'm just working on this hand. So I'm only going to stick with the one layer of the color. You can do it twice by just taking base one, reapplying it, and re-dipping. If you've missed like spots on the sides, which after looking even further, I'm good. I don't think I want to do that. Not my first time out. Maybe a different color because I'm not sure, you know. So then, you know, just not sure like if it's going to get too thick and I don't like that. So I'm just going to go to the next step, which is using the activator and just putting a coat of this on. And then this will set the powder. So let's move this a little closer because I'm like working on an edge here. I'm still going to be careful because I don't know what. Phew, this is a strong smell. Am I getting enough of it? I guess so. And this is what will harden it. So it's not, you know, your powder anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting enough on this brush. Maybe I should have done two. I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with what I did. So just for my first time, I'm fine. I'd rather be cautious the first time out than overdo it. Do you know what I mean? Just get a little activator over here. Make sure I got everything. Okay. So let's get that cap on. That's horrible. So now this is what they look like with the activator on. So they're still not obviously super shiny. I probably, you know, looking under these lights, I'm trying to pull my hand away from the lights. Probably because I can see my nail underneath, which I don't mind, but I should have done the two. So next time I will do the double color dip with the base coat. So definitely. So then she said to take like your buffers, and I think these are too rough. Like I would just rather use something like this. I honestly don't think I have to. I mean, I just think it's pretty smooth. I don't know what they're supposed to feel like. I mean, I guess I could buff a little bit, but I don't want to over buff. We'll just to make sure. I mean, they're nice and filed, so yeah, that one that I messed up might give me a problem. So I'm just going to give a light buff and see. Yeah, I don't think I have to. So then I think I just have to put the top coat on, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, I might have to do this again. So let me check. Okay, I went ahead. My computer, I ran out, my battery like died. I had to reboot my whole computer. I went ahead and put the build powder on this other hand. So I'm going to show you once again the dip. And I'm still only going to dip once because I only did once on this hand. So the dip powder's there. And I'm just going to, you know, go ahead with another coat of the base. and then just dip. Okay. And there's actually a little stopper in there that I think I'm going to have to see if I can pull out, because it's a little bit of a pain. I actually, so far, am really loving this, and I've had this probably for a month and literally was afraid. I thought for sure this was going to ruin my nails, and, you know, I've always had good nails. So, you know, I was fearful, but the more videos I watched, the more comfortable I became. So I'm happy I have it. And I was going to try it over the holidays and just did not have time whatsoever. So we'll get this on. Like I'm checking as I'm going. I hope, hopefully, like I don't care if I miss a section because it is my first time. And then I'll just know better to be, you know, to dip it twice into the color. Because I was going to do the blue that I have, but I figured, oh, not the first time. Just in case. So I figured this was lighter, but this seems pretty dark, personally. But it's okay. But I'm doing pretty good getting it on with just the one coat. But it is, you can see, you know, I can see through it. So, which I don't care, you know. I'm not out to impress the world. Hopefully you guys know that about me. I mean, you know, you guys see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're not seeing me today just because I am actually in my pajamas as I'm doing this. I was not going to do it today, and I figured, oh, I want to do it. Okay, so I think that's good. Do I need this base coat? I don't think I need this again, since I'm only doing one coat. So now I'm done. Ooh, I want to make sure that's on tight. Okay, now it's on tight. So I'm done with the base. I just have to get all this extra off my nails, and underneath. So now I'm done with that. I'm done with this. And I do have to put the activator on my right hand because I did it already on my left. And to set the color. And then buff if I need to buff. Yeah, I missed the whole side of my finger there. Oh no, how's that possible? I wonder if you can go back over it once you have the one coat of the activator on it. I don't know. I don't like these nylon brushes. Okay. So, how did I miss that whole section? And that whole section. I wonder if I'm going to try. I missed the whole inside of that nail. I'm going to see if I can go back over it. I don't know if you can. You know, no, I'm not going to. I'll just deal with it for a few weeks. It's not a big deal. And then this is nice and dry. It is good and dry. I didn't really buff because my nails are smooth and this is not rough. So I'm not going to. I think I just did the tips of the other hand, just on the softer, just to make sure there's nothing, you know, rough on the edge of my nails, because that will get on my nerves. Okay, so I'm done with the base, done with the powders. Oops, and I think I have to put a second coat of activator on. Let me just re-clean them, just to make sure before we do anything final. Yeah, I don't know how I missed the whole inside of that nail. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment. to try something. I'm going to pull this base out again. Ugh, I don't like this. I'm going to see if I can correct that. Just that one side. And that. I think that's the only. Okay. Let me just come back into the Cloudberry. Let me see if I can fix that. Hopefully that sticks. To the ones that I missed on this hand. Okay, I'm going to see if it works. Let's buff that off. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work because I already hardened what was underneath, but it was worth a shot. We'll see if it works. So then I'm going to come back with the activator just on those. Oh, we have to reactivate the whole thing again. Just because, you know, you buffed and all that stuff, which I really didn't do, but I will do the step like she said. And this is all in the instructions also that is provided by Nailboo. So I'm just going to, oops, I want that getting everywhere. Get off my table. I mean, if you're sensitive to smell, these don't smell the best. I can feel the gritty on my hand. Almost done. This is definitely easier than polish, for sure. Because there's no dry time, and in between, it doesn't smudge. So that's a good thing. So, like normally, you know, you have to sit there and wait and wait and wait, and I just want to make sure that I get all that off. Okay, so I do believe I can move on to step 3. Hopefully that fixed that enough. So give me 1 second and I'll make sure I just move on right to the top coat. Okay, so we just move right on to the top coat, which I heard smells like super glue and is pretty nasty. See, this has a, so let's just get the top coat on. That might have been too much. And this is what hardens and sets the nail. There's like enough on the brush to do multiple nails. I gotta get them stoppers out of there. Like, this is super, super easy. That's one hand done. Okay, let's get some product for the second hand. Just don't want all that product. I'm excited. Depending on how well these hold up and how much I like them, I definitely will get more colors. You know, I just got the Essential Kit. I didn't want to, you know, go crazy, which is easy to do when, you know, you see something cool like this. You're like, ooh. But I had restraint and just, you know, got there was a smaller kit, and I did not get that. I can see the product coming up, so let's get, I think that's it. I don't think I have to do anything else. I'll have to just watch to make sure I don't have to put another coat on. But that is the nails. Now I can see my nails through. I can see where I put that second coat to cover. So are these perfect? No, I did better on my left, with my right hand to my left than left hand to right, but that's typical. So that looks decent. And let me just watch and see if this needs any dry time. And I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I just took the top coat, which is number 3, and applied a second coat. And yeah, I did mess up a few, not getting the polish all the way to the edge and all that. Am I okay with that for my first try? Absolutely. If it was just regular polish, I would just go in and fix that, but it's kind of hard to do with this. So you really do have to watch when you're doing it, but there's no learning curve. I've never used these. Is that wet? Oh, wait, I just touched my hair. So this is still wet a little bit. I don't know the dry time on this. Okay. I guess there's a little bit of a dry time. Is that the only one that touched my hair? I think so. So now I'll just let these dry. I don't know how long this takes, but I'll give it a few minutes, but it still beats the dry time of polish. I'll tell you that. I have a fuzzy on my hand, but I'll get that off after this is all dry. So that is the Nailboo. I think phenomenal. I'm very happy with I like the color better now, like that the top coat is on and the shine, because it is definitely a neutral. I needed to do 2 coats of the Cloudberry, and I would probably assume most colors. I can see my natural nail through, which I'm okay with. The next time you won't, because I will probably use the blue or the green, I think, that I got. And I will be more careful that I dip twice and make sure that I catch all the edges. Like, really pay attention to that. But other than that, it's way easier. I have no cleanup, no mess. I'll just put all this away when I know these are good and dry. I'll have to see how long the dry time is. I have no idea. It doesn't really, these boxes don't really tell you anything. I'll have to look at the instructions, but you know, if I have to give it 5-10 minutes just to set, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I could sit here for an hour or 2 doing my nails. So to take 10-15 minutes to do them and have them be done for several weeks, not chip and not get, you know, all messed up. Yeah, you're going to have cuticle grow out, but that's normal. So I'm happy with this so far and excited to wait the couple weeks and try a different color. So let me know what you thought about this all down below. Is this something you would try? I would love to know. I mean, I was honest with you. I was afraid to try it. I've had this for a month before I tried it. I got this in the end of November, so maybe a little bit over a month, and figured, you know what? I'll take it off if I don't like it. You know, I have the acetone, because usually I would buy non-acetone. So I did buy the acetone so that I could soak it off, and I would take it off if I didn't like it. But I figured, what's not to like? I actually love it. I mean, yeah, you can see my nail through. I don't always love that, but I'll deal with it for a couple weeks. And, you know, in 2 weeks, I might want to change it out and put the blue on or the green on. But now I'm excited now I can feel all that grit from the powders, to try other colors. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little demo, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye-bye now.